Salutations, friends and strangers of the interwebs. Welcome back to the channel. I am said Stevie. And it's been a hot minute since I have really recorded a video. And I've been traveling for work. Finally got back. Got some packages that I need to start unboxing. So I figured, what the heck? Let's do this. And this is a package that I got from Knife Nerdery, from one of the pass around groups. And it's got a bunch of Asher knives in it. And so I figured I should get tearing into this because I have also received now one of the knives that is in here for myself. I've already bought one. So let's see what we got using the Vero Axon liner lock in black micarta. This thing has not left my pocket since I got it. I absolutely love it. So sweet. Got some stickers here. Got some, oh, I finally got a Dead Nut sticker. Awesome. From a Lefty. These knives, actually, these Ashers come from Lefty EDC. And then I finally got myself a Knife Nerdery sticker. So awesome. Here are the knives. Alright. Which one is which? So I believe one of these is going to be... Yup. And yup. Okay, so this one right here is... Oh, let me get to that one in a second. This one here actually is... Okay, I had to pause real quick, sorry. I had to make sure that I knew which knife this was. This is the Douglas. This is a knife that I've been holding up on... there's been some content out from it. I know Lefty definitely put something out. I think Knife Nerdery did something on one, and maybe even Thrasher did one. But I've avoided watching their content on it because I kind of wanted to have my own first impressions. I am a fan of Asher knives. I currently have the Spiro flipper and the Spiro tie frame lock. I haven't had good luck with getting in on the Asher drops lately, but yeah, so this is the Douglas. We are looking at a green micarta, so I don't have any micarta from Asher knives, so that's cool. I'm going to be looking forward to that. Looks like we got a, is that a steel backspacer? Let me see here. It looks like that is a steel backspacer. We got a reversible pocket clip like all of Asher's knives do with a filler tab there. This is, if I didn't say it, it appears to be a liner lock, thumb stud, and a fuller. So no flipper tab on that. I like that. I don't mind a flipper tab, but I like flipper tab-less knives when possible. So let's give it a deploy and check it out. I'm going to go from the fuller, see if we can get a flick on the fuller. Wow, okay. Got a nice clip point blade there with the Asher Knives logo on the show side. Looks to be a captured pivot on that side as well. Moving around, as I suspected, this is a S35 VN blade, as are both of these. And yeah, I am ooh, nice action from the thumb studs. Very snappy detent. Very snappy detent. Wow. I mean, I'm saying wow, not because I'm surprised. Asher, every Asher that I have so far has amazing action on it, and this is no exception at all. In fact, this feels way snappier than these two. Way snappier? Okay, maybe that's a little over dramatic. Whoops, that was on me there. But that is a very snappy detent, and the action is just what you would expect. I mean, it's all but fall shut. Just a little shake, and it drops. I like this knife. Ergos. I got a full 4 on it. Very little jimping up here. It doesn't bother me when there's no jimping, but I do like jimping. I wouldn't mind seeing some jimping on the spine there, but that's not a knock against it at all. Um, but yeah, ergos are there. There's a sharpening choil, but no like forward finger choil. This is your grip here, but yeah, this is very comfortable. Now I gotta say I got a bit of an injured index finger there from a stupid washing machine accident, so my finger is not feeling good to bear down on that, I'm realizing, but this is money. This is blade length, I'm guessing right around 3 1/4. So you can definitely tell there's some... He didn't stray really far from the design of these two Spiros here. So it's got very similar aesthetics. But I gotta say, first impressions, I think I'm going to like this more than the Spiro. One, just because I'm a sucker for micarta over G10, that's for sure. Even though this G10 is done very well, and nothing wrong with the titanium on the Thai Spiro frame lock, but I like this. I would prefer to have matching hardware to the blade. That's just me. So if it was possible to get hardware to match the blade, like I said, that's just, again, just a small preference of mine. As is, though, I don't know what other options this is going to be in, and I don't know when this is going to be available or the price point. I have to imagine it's going to be in that budget price point that some of these are in, the 60 to 75, 80-ish dollar range. And I would say that I would grab this in a heartbeat. This knife is great. I like the clip point style blade on there. I like the fuller. I like that you can flick that out, no problem. Thumb stud, no problem. You can middle finger flick it from the stud there. This is, I like this knife. You got a little bit of a, I don't remember what they call that. Is that a swedge? I gotta really brush up on that type of shit. I don't pay attention to what things are called. Doesn't really make me a great reviewer. But I'm not really a reviewer. I don't like to call myself a reviewer. I like to call myself a first impressionist. But, as I said, solid release coming up on the Douglas here. The Asher Knives Douglas. I like this thing. This is... I like the way they do the pocket clip. Nice deep carry loop over style pocket clip with recessed screws, flush fit screws. So this is going to go in and out. It's nothing fancy of a pocket clip. It is a little bit different than the one on the Spiro for sure. But yeah, when this becomes available, I think I'm going to pick it up. I don't know that I would have before handling it, but now that I'm handling it, this is a knife that I will absolutely be picking up, and I might spend a couple days with it before I send it along. But yeah, so that is the Asher Knives Douglas. Awesome. Now, I got the new whole Thai Spiro. I forget what they're actually calling this. But, like I said, prior to me getting this, I actually had already ordered one. for myself. And that just showed up, so why don't we just go ahead and slice into that and unbox my own. So here we go. This is something I have been waiting on. I was lucky to get in on this last drop. Everything about this knife is just looking awesome. This is full titanium S35 VN, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And again, no flipper, but it does have the hole for deployment. So we are looking, this is in the Spiro family, and it's very similar-ish. So there's a couple different models of Spiro out. We got the new one here, and then the Thai frame lock, and my G10 flipper. But full titanium, reversible pocket clip. This looks to be all T8 hardware. Let me confirm that. That's all. I didn't confirm that on the Douglas, but this looks to be, yep, T8. It's going to be T6 on the... Is it? Yeah, no, that's not fitting in there. So that's going to be T6 on the pocket clips, but T8 on the body screws and on the pivot. I like how he has moved... Asher Knives has moved to the Asher Knives logo on the pivot, so I'm going to assume that this is going to be a sterile blade. But this is a finger hole deployment only. Snap. That detent is awesome. And this knife, alright, so also frame lock here. Look at that action. This is a home run. This was $115, I think. Full titanium, S35 VN on the blade. Nice stonewashed, bead blasted / stonewashed finish on there. This is just a clean design. I think I've heard someone else say, and it was probably Lefty, you get kind of rosy, Oz Machine rosy vibes from this. I hate using the term poor man's anything, but this is not a rosy by any means, but you are definitely getting rosy vibes from this in the blade shape and just the overall design. Money on the ergos. I'm getting, so very large hands. I'm getting a full 4 on there. Again, very little jimping on the spine. I don't understand why. I guess for someone with a smaller hand, that probably works. But for larger hands, I'm going to be, I guess I can be back here and have some jimping. I just like to see jimping extended along the spine if it's going to be there. Again, that's just a personal preference for me. I got to assume that's a titanium backspacer on there. Yes. Is it? I'm getting a little bit of resistance, so I don't know if that is for sure, if I'm picking up the hardware or if I'm picking up the backspacer. Did a good job with the backspacer there, so left kind of a lanyard loop through there, which I don't... Nope, the previous Spiros do not have that, so if you're a lanyard dude or gal, you can throw a lanyard on there. I'm happy with this purchase. This is now my third Asher knife, and they're all Spiros at this point. Very similar. Well, it looks, if I'm going off of looks and not actual measurements, same handle length, same length of blade. Yeah. There you go. Those are my Spiros. And if I had to pick a favorite, this is it. This is definitely more my style. I've loved these knives. Great, great knives. But as far as if I had to pick a favorite, this one is money, man. I haven't. You guys saw it. This is right out of the box, and the action on this thing is awesome. Totally awesome. Let's see how the edge is on it. Wow. Very sharp. Very, very sharp. Yeah. Excellent job. Excellent job, Asher Knives. Shout out to Justin over there. I had been anticipating this knife. It finally came out. Was able to get one on the drop, and fabulous. I can see this becoming a new go-to. Absolutely. You still see some of the similarities in the shape of the Spiro there, although this one's a little bit of a departure from this one. But you see the design of the handle isn't that far off. It's a little, I'd say, closer to the Spiro flipper than it is to the titanium frame lock. But a different finish on the titanium there on the handle. This one looks to be more just stonewashed titanium, or some sort of a tumbled titanium, whereas this one appears to be like bead blasted, and this one has a bead blasted / stonewash finish on the blade. Very nice, very nice. Well, there you have it, folks. Any difference between these two? Don't want to get them mixed up. So this one is Kevin's. No difference. That gets hung up right there. I might have saw something going on in one of the groups about that, with that getting hung up right there. It is getting hung up right there. This one, however, is not. No, I guess if you barely disengage it. I don't know what they were saying about that. There was some chatter about that, but if you fully disengage the lock bar, which I think I have good access to, it drops right to your thumbnail, shake shut. If you barely disengage it, yeah, it stops a little bit right there. It gets a little hung up on the on the detent ball. I don't know what that was. I'd have to go back into the group chat and see what they were saying about that. I don't remember who was saying it. It might have been Knife Nerdery. There's so much chitter in the chatter that I don't always really get to see what's going on. But so that one's mine. This is the one that came, and yeah, it's no different. If you fully disengage, drops to the nail, shake shut. Fully disengage, drops to the nail, shake shut. So, yeah, nothing to complain about on my end there. But I don't have. I seem to have a little less. I'm not as nitpicky as some of the guys. That's not a knock on those guys that are nitpicky. Just the little things like that don't bother me, I guess, at all, because I have to try to make it do that. If I'm disengaging this like normal, it's not a problem. That's how I'm gonna disengage it. So that could be a problem for some people. It's not gonna be a problem for me. Left-handed, let's see. Nope, I'm putting too much pressure on the lock bar. So this is probably not a flickable knife, but you can definitely, that's going to be a tough for a lefty. Thumb, I'm not able to. I can absolutely, do the one-handed pull out, roll it with the thumb, but I can't get my thumb in there to flick it. Maybe I can. No. I can't. This is a middle finger flick only for me. But for me, I would not be opening it with my thumb. So, and I don't have any problem doing that. To, you know, use the pinch grip and then finish off with the thumb. That don't bother me. So, I guess there you have it, folks. Asher Knives, Spiro, and the Douglas. Let's not forget about the Doug. Old Dougie. Doug Fresh. That's what this is going to be. This is the Dougie Fresh. Man. Between... This knife, after putting it away and handling the other Spiros and this Spiro, do I like it more than this? I can't say I like it more, but holy smokes, going back to this after handling those, I can say that I would prefer the Douglas. I think I probably already said this. I would prefer the Douglas over these two Spiros. Definitely over the Flipper Spiro all day. This knife is great. Yeah. But that's what we got, folks. We got Asher Knives in the house. I'll link to Asher Knives. I don't know when this is coming out, what the price point's going to be. I don't know when these are going to be popping back up again. But this was, I think, 115 bucks. Got here in like 3 days. Ships from Asher Knives is over in Pittsburgh. OEM is overseas, but he assembles everything and then sends them out from the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. So, shout out to Asher Knives. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic company. Before I end, I do want to get a plug in for the EDC Roundtable. I got one little sticker here left. If you guys aren't familiar with the EDC Roundtable, this is a website that you can now go to get products from some of your favorite makers in the community, me being one of them. But we have, as part of the EDC Roundtable, you can get Hanks from Forrest Hanks. This is one that I've been rocking for quite some time now. He is also getting into embroidery, so I got a personal Forrest Hank there. Then you got Gene and Kayla. Gene is making his fire starter kits. Right now you can get a full fire starter kit with, I believe, what he's calling the Baby Whale Fire Striker. These are hand forged by Gene. But he's got different, this is the said shroom, which is available separately from the fire kits themselves. But then the fire kits include some char cloth, a rock for as your striker, and then some jute there, and that's a full fire starter kit. So that is an offering from the Bushcraft King, Gene of Hey It's the Johnsons. And then speaking of Hey It's the Johnsons, we got the Crochet Queen Kayla. This is my mushroom that she crocheted for me a while back. That's always around. And then you have her cat asshole coasters. Everybody knows a crazy cat person, and every one of them would love one of these. You can get them in different colors, keychains as well. Beverage check, by the way. I'm drinking coffee with a little bit of cream, not black like my soul. Not on the EDC Roundtable, but you can find a said Stevie tumbler on my Teespring store. And then we also have, as part of the EDC Roundtable, Hawaii Knifing Gear, making his custom Koa scales. This is a Swiss Army knife, a sack. I believe this is the Ranger. Just awesome, awesome job that Andrew does with his Koa wood. And then you can get the option to have it in from another member of the Roundtable, from Lancelot Leather. You can get a Hawaii Knifing Gear slip stamped on the back from Lancelot Leather. But then also, speaking of Joe, the co-founder of the EDC Roundtable, all sorts of leather goods from Joe. So this is the GEC slip that I got from him. This is the Distressed. So much stuff available from Joe. on the EDC roundtable. This is my coin slip that I use. Yeah. Oh no, I cut out. What happened? Why did I cut out? Where'd I go? Cut out there for a second, so I'll have to do some extra editing. Oh well. But yeah, so much awesome goods that you can find on the EDC roundtable. And then I don't have it available here, but I just ordered something from Mastranza Blades. Lee Pollard is Mastranza Blades. He does custom fixed blades. He's a full hand forged bladesmith out of North Carolina. I just ordered one of his awesome oyster knives that you can find on the roundtable, EDC roundtable right now. So wanted to give a shout out to the EDC roundtable, and then of course you can get beard balm and beard oil. Do I have any? They're all packaged up right now, getting ready to fill some orders. But you can get some beard oil and beard balm from said Stevie. That's my EDC roundtable founding members. Forrest Hanks. Hey, it's the Johnson, Gene and Kayla. Hawaii Knifing Gear. Lancelot Leather, the aforementioned Mastranza Blades, and said Stevie. So that's everything, folks. I'm sorry this video went on longer than I had hoped. But in the meantime, thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't already subscribed, you can do so right there. And then if you want to learn more about the EDC Roundtable, I'm going to link you to the live stream that we did last week right there. And you can check us out. In the meantime, appreciate Knife Nerdery sending these along. Thank you, Kevin. We'll be getting these back out, and I'll talk to you soon. Deuces!